What is the Ultimate World Cruise and what is included? Today I'm talking about what the Royal Caribbean Ultimate World Cruise is and what is included in the cruise fare. If you are interested in keeping up with us or the ship, you're definitely going to want to stick around for this one. Hello, I'm Leah from frugalvagabond.com, where I post about travel, personal finance, and early retirement. I'm glad you're here joining me today, whether you're a subscriber or a casual visitor. Today I'm going to be talking about the Royal Caribbean Ultimate World Cruise. My husband and I are booked on this cruise leaving on December 10th, 2023, and I want to answer some of the questions I've had so far about what it is and how we're going to live on the ship for 9 months. If you enjoy the content we're producing, it would be a big help to us if you would like and subscribe, and maybe even share this information with someone else who might enjoy it. Your engagement helps us continue to do these videos. Are you ready? Let's dive in. So what is the Royal Caribbean Ultimate World Cruise and what is included in the fare? To start off, the Royal Caribbean Ultimate World Cruise is nothing less than an epic, once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Now, if they offer more of these in the future, I'm going to really have to consider finances to see if I can afford to do this more than once, but this is probably going to be the only time. The actual details of the trip are a 274-night trip. It includes all 7 continents, over 60 countries, more than 150 ports, and 11 world wonders. See why I'm calling it an epic once-in-a-lifetime trip? Now, we're doing the entire 274-night trip, but you can also book one of 4 segments. These are known as the Ultimate Americas, the Ultimate Asia Pacific, Ultimate Middle East and Med, and Ultimate Europe and Beyond. I've also noticed on the Royal Caribbean website that shorter duration individual sailings are available for booking within those 4 segments. I won't go over pricing for this as it has changed over time and of course depends on a lot of variables. If you have any comments or questions about the overall cruise logistics, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. You can also check out the official Royal Caribbean Ultimate World Cruise website at royalcaribbean.com/ultimate-world-cruise/. Moving on to what's included in the cruise fare. In addition to the normally included items on the cruise, the Ultimate World Cruise also includes some great perks. The first perk is round-trip business class airfare between your home and Miami, Florida. This is one perk that we opted out of and saved some money as a result on our overall fare. The day before embarkation, Royal Caribbean is providing a hotel for passengers and hosting a pre-cruise gala the night before. It also includes premium transfers between airport, hotel, and ship. Now, since we opted out of the airfare, we are responsible for our own transport from the airport to the hotel, but we still get the hotel and the ship transport. Once we are on board, all passengers have the deluxe beverage package for the entire voyage. To stay in touch and get things done, we also have the VOOM Wi-Fi internet package for the entire voyage for the trip for 2 devices per stateroom. Gratuities are included for the duration of our trip. And probably the most important is the wash and fold laundry service, up to 3 bags per week. This enables us to pack for a normal 2-week vacation with a few fancy outfits thrown in for the formal nights and will help with storage space immensely. All of these special inclusions are available to all passengers that book individual segments. Crown and Anchor Society guests that had platinum status and above 180 days prior to the sailing receive an additional benefit of the inclusion of 7 new World Wonders excursions. Now, Steve and I did not have platinum status when we booked this cruise, but as an investment, we booked 3 5-day cruises in a suite in April so that we could qualify in the required timeline. The 7 new world wonders on the list are Chichen Itza in Mexico, Christ the Redeemer in Brazil, Machu Picchu in Peru, the Great Wall of China in China, Taj Mahal in India, Petra in Jordan, and the Colosseum in Rome. I never did the actual math, but I'm pretty sure that we saved money by doing those cruises in April of this year in exchange for the excursions. For those that don't have platinum status by the required time, they can still book these excursions just for a fee. Some additional world wonders that are not included in the pricing are Iguazu Falls, the Great Barrier Reef, the Pyramids of Giza, and the Temple of Artemis. Some other unique things about the cruise. Normally, when you're on a cruise and you hit the threshold for the next loyalty status settings, you will have to wait for the next cruise you're on to reap the rewards for your new status. Now, on the Ultimate Cruise, you will get your rewards on the very next day. I'm rather new to cruising, so I'm not sure if this is something available for all cruises, but Royal Caribbean has partnered with a couple of companies to make planning our trip a little bit easier than normal. The first partnership is with Luggage Forward. We can make arrangements to have some of our packed luggage picked up at our home and transported to the ship for us. There's a fee involved with this, of course, but well worth it for it not to have to carry all of that stuff through an airport and worry about lost or late luggage. They are also suggesting that no more than 6 pieces of luggage per stateroom, and we'll have onboard storage outside of our staterooms if needed for 1 piece of luggage per person. The other 4 should fit neatly underneath the bed. The second partnership is with CIBT. CIBT specializes in travel visas and passports. Now, given the number of countries we're visiting, this is also an incredibly valuable service. And now, since COVID, many countries have moved to an e-visa process rather than paper, so getting a visa is easier than ever if you have certain passports. Steve and I are pretty comfortable traveling internationally, so this is a service we don't think we need, and let's hope we aren't wrong about that. But if you are nervous or unsure of yourself getting it right, I would definitely recommend using a service like CIBT to assist you. One of the unfortunate things that isn't included is mail service. We're forwarding our mail to a trusted family member for our time on the ship, though, and hopefully we can get scans of the really important stuff. And again, since we have spent so much time overseas, this isn't really a big deal for us, and really very little of the mail that we get is important at all and not available online. Another thing that is a bit unusual is the level of medical staffing in handling prescription medications. The Ultimate World Cruise will have 2 to 3 doctors, 3 to 5 nurses, and possibly a medical secretary. No dentist is going to be available, but they state that a medical team will assist passengers to arrange for in-port services if necessary. They also requested a list of all of our current medications, and we are still working out what they will be able to stock for us. Now, of course, we're getting a 3-month supply to start us out, but it's good to know that we will be able to get refills throughout the trip. One thing to note is that we have to pay for all of these upfront ourselves and file our own reimbursement requests. I think that just about covers everything for now. If I find new information, I will do an update post. If you have other questions that I haven't covered, please let me know in the comments. You can check out my website at frugal-vagabond.com for articles about this cruise, other travel, personal finance, and early retirement. Also, if you enjoyed the content in this video, please consider liking, subscribing, or sharing with anyone you think might also enjoy this content. It really helps the channel, and I really appreciate your support. Thanks again for joining today, and I hope to see you join us for our future adventures. See you next time.